Hey everyone, I'm Hannah, and this is the stuff that I was able to thrift in the month of March. I feel weird even calling it like a March thrift haul video because normally my thrift haul videos are everything I thrifted in the entire month, but given the situation that we're in, I am not going to be thrifting anymore in the month of March, and I don't even know when I will be thrifting again. At the time of filming this video on March 17th, most thrift stores in my area are still open because of the community that they're serving, which is great, but I'm going to do my part and stay in the house. So I hope that this video finds you well and is just a little bright spot in your day. So to start, I unintentionally have a whole bunch of magazines, like great timing, am I right? And they're just a bunch of different categories. So we've got 1995 Nickelodeon magazine, fashion magazines as usual. And then I went to an amazing antique mall and I picked up some magazines from the 80s. So this one is People and it has Prince on the cover. A 1984 Circus magazine. And probably my favorite, this 1988 Premiere magazine with Cher and Nicolas Cage. Now, don't judge me for this, but I also got a bathroom reader book. This is a very popular series in our household, and I'm only holding it this close to my face because it has been washed and sanitized completely. So, speaking of potties, I got this pack of Trash Can Trolls trading cards, and these also came from that amazing antique mall that I mentioned. And actually, quite a few booths at the antique mall had a lot of trading cards. Of course, none that I collected. I don't even collect or even know what Trash Can Trolls are. So I decided just to take one pack. I did not need an entire box. So this was just 99 cents, just to try it out, see what they're like. As far as I know, it's like Garbage Pail Kids, but with trolls. And then for my listening pleasure, a Billy Joel cassette tape, which I was not familiar with this one. So after I bought it, I Googled it, and apparently it's one of his live albums from Russia. Didn't know that, fun fact. Then I have something huge that I can't show you. Well, I could show you, but I'll just show you the picture instead. So it is a big white bookcase, and I've been looking for one for forever, and I happened to find this one at a fire sale of all things, which means it's a store selling off all their fixtures. And best part was, everything in the store was $5. So I got my dream bookcase for $5. And now I want to share some clothes with you. And I know right now that getting dressed up might not seem very fun. You know, for some of you, you might still be at work. Others, you're self-quarantined at home. And so getting dressed up it doesn't feel like a priority. But I know for me personally, I have health issues. I have chronic fatigue syndrome and brain fog. So clothes and fashion are a form of self-care. And like with any self-care, it's not something you do every day. Like today I'm in leggings, but it's just one of those tools in your toolbox. When you are just feeling real bad, and I have a feeling we're gonna have a lot of bad days coming up, but it's just nice to have that tool in your toolbox, have fun, play with clothes, and I'm glad that I found a few new pieces to play with for the time being. With that said, I do have some good news. So on April 1st, I'm going to be launching an online secondhand styling service. This is an original idea that I came up with and I've been working hard on for months now, and I had the launch date April 1st, and then everything happened. And so I really hope that it can still find an audience and that you love it and you embrace it. I'm gonna have more information coming soon in a video. In the meantime, there's an Instagram page down below that you can follow along, and I'm just very excited about it. So because of that, I've been thrifting real hard for clothes. One of the things I got is this cardigan, and you'll never believe it, that's LuLaRoe. We were just talking about them last month, and I thrifted my first LuLaRoe piece last month, and as I mentioned last month, and I still feel the same way, you know, I'm kind of like, about LuLaRoe, but now I have another piece, and actually, I have a third piece. So LuLaRoe is the kind of brand that I see a lot of at thrift stores, but I feel like even more in the past few months, it is just hitting those thrift stores hard. Like there was one thrift store, it is just a small town thrift store, so it's like no more than like 5 racks of clothing. Almost more than half of it was LuLaRoe, so someone is clearing out their inventory. But this is a black and cream, well not cream, like a beigey colored striped baseball t-shirt. Just one of those comfy work from home pieces, you know? So speaking of working from home, if you follow a lot of thrifted fashion accounts on Instagram like I do, you're gonna start seeing a lot more pajamas. I've already seen a lot of amazing looks from like Beth Jones, and then there is one particular girl who I love. Her name on there is affectionately Audrey, and she has been doing lingerie as outerwear. It's kind of this series on her Instagram page, and it's inspired me to look real hard for lingerie. And I found this piece. It is this pink slip cami, and it's outlined with like a hot pink lace, and I can't wait to start layering it with jeans and t-shirts in every way it was not intentioned to be worn. Then these are fun. So they're a pair of denim, and they have a little bit of a destruction there, and they have the raw hem on the bottom. But the fun part is that they're destructed. So I recently left my job at Maurice's in February, and I think it was on my last day, we were all trying on clothes, because that's what you do when you work in a clothing store. You get to try on clothes. And I had tried on a pair of destructed denim, and everybody was like, I've never seen you in destructed denim. And it's true, I don't wear destructed denim. And I think it's because I'm really picky about my destructive denim. Like I actually do have a few pieces, but I just don't wear them that often. But I like how this is very subtle, it's very tasteful, and I've been wanting to try something that has the raw hem. I know you can DIY it, but it just looks so nice and neat, and they already did it for me. And the last thing I have to show you is super impractical, no matter what your lifestyle is. But I was at a bag sale, so I was just stuffing that bag with everything I could find. And I got this furry white cropped jacket. It's actually really soft, and I think it can double as a throw rug. What do you guys think? So that is what I was able to thrift in the month of March. Thank you all so much for watching. Now more than ever, if you want to support the content that I'm creating, then here on YouTube, you can hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you know when I upload videos. And you can hit the like button and leave a comment down below. And those things are really important because I do make a small part of my income from here on YouTube. I make a couple cents every time an ad runs on a video, so the more videos you watch and the more times you watch, the more cents I get. And every little cent and every little penny adds up, so thank you for that. You can also go and read a blog post on theoutfitrepeater.com, because again, I have ads on there and you get just like a couple cents every time someone is on the page. So that would be really awesome. Hopefully not hopefully, I'm gonna see you around on the internet. And in the meantime, be excellent to each other, wash your hands, and stay inside. That's like the new Bill and Ted motto.